Imakitirov, Evid Nogad, Dina Tinare, Im Sahiwi, peas and carrots. I wish for the greatest tournament in the Seansterverse. Hello everybody, my name is Seanster 2.5 and welcome to the first, but definitely not the last, Seanster 2.5 Sparking Zero tournament, where all the matches that are being taken place today is taking place in the World of the Void in the Tournament of Power Arena, where champions, titans and gods will be fighting head to head to seeing who will claim victory and obtain the grand prize of a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Now, before we get right into it, there's something that needs putting out there before we get right into our matches, as everyone's excited to see what happens next, and that is, there are 32 fighters ready to take the grand prize of the Super Dragon Balls, in which I do not know which one's going to be victorious, but there's only one way to find out: in the ring itself. Although, seeing as that there are so many contestants, each match will have at least 3 minutes in total. And of course, there is a ring out situation to it, but no matter what happens in these fights, I wish every one of these fighters good luck, and if any of them on this list are your favourites, then I hope that you'll be cheering them on all the same. But even if they lose, don't worry, there's always the next tournament. And now, without any further ado, it seems that there's quite a lot of fights in this particular preliminary round. Let's move right along to round one. And so, the first match of the tournament's about to begin.
What you've done. Get ready!
If you bow down before me and apologize, I might let you join me.
And the first match, what do you know, it's Goku, and he is taking on his movie evil counterpart Turles. Now, the executives over at the Seanster 2.5 office have thought that this arena in particular is good to unleash not only a fighter's full power, but also to cover less damages done to the Earth, because I believe somebody told me that when Saiyans fight, they're going to need a whole planet to decide their fight. So, hopefully with this arena left over in the World of the Void, it should leave less dents on the Earth, surely. Okay, and it seems all neck and neck at the moment. Turles appears to be like swaying just to get out of Goku's range. A key blast hits Goku directly. Goku gives Turles a massive kick in response. Ooh, always neck and neck. And Turles has gained the upper advantage in terms of health. Okay, Turles has lost him, but his scouter has got him back in the range of Goku. Goku pushes him back. Very nicely done, and Goku kicks Turles away. Okay, they are on the edge of the arena. Now, of course, there are ring outs involved in this, so if of course any of these fighters go out of bounds, that means they will lose their spot in the second round. And a clash is in place. Ooh, and Turles pushes Goku away. And a direct Kamehameha lands Turles in a ring out. And with that, Goku goes on to the second round. Onward to the next match. And now, moving right along, we've got ourselves our second match, and that is with Berta of the Ginyu Force versus the fusion of Goku and Vegito. Now, of course, in regular tournaments, fusion would be banned, but, well, seeing as that this is, a fighting game, to be fair, anything can happen. Even fusions from alternate dimensions can be participants in this tournament. Now, I do apologise about skipping the intros. It's only because there is a lot of fights to get through. But, of course, when we reach the quarter, semi-final, and the final rounds, we'll be sure to, skip less intros. It's just so that we could get this ball rolling, if you know what I mean. And Vegito unleashes his full power against Berta. Goes in for the rush. knocks the blue hurricane down to the ground. Okay, despite the health advantage, Berta is surviving very well. Okay. Anything can happen here. Anything at all. Berta gets knocked out. Just survives the ring out. And a fierce flurry of punches for Vegito. That was full power again. And oh dear, this is an ultimate. Vegito is using an ultimate. And Berta dodges it. The fastest in the universe has avoided a direct hit with that Super Kamehameha. Okay, easy, easy. Oh, okay. Berta's knocked out again, but not for long. Ooh, Vegito was close to getting the full power, but Berta just stopped him just in time. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Do-si-do, and around you go. Who will get knocked out? Nobody knows. But Berta is not letting up the speed at all. Oh, and he just avoided the ring out again. Oh, Vegito's going for another ultimate. Is this going to hit? Or is Berta going to survive? He survives! Berta survives again! And surviving that again, Berta the victory!
Now you know what the fastest fighter in the universe can really do.
Alright, onward to the third match now. This next fight will be a little bit of a brutal one, as the granddaughter of Goku and Mr. Satan, aka Pan, is facing up against the terrifying kid version of Majin Buu, the most deadliest variant of Majin Buu. Anything could happen in this tournament, but because all the fighters were selected in random draw, that does mean that even the fighters will be experiencing scenarios that are okay. Oh, but what's this? A Kamehameha directly hits Buu in the back, and he's already out the ring!
Don't you harass me again!
Well, Pan is the winner of the third match. Guess we can go right to the fourth match easy. Okay, and as for the fourth match, we have the terrifying and deadly Sin Shenron going up against the hero of all time, Tapion. Of course, yeah, although swords aren't allowed in actual tournaments for these Dragon Ball series, to be fair, because it's a part of his moveset, and since he was selected from random draw and by popular opinion, he gets to keep it. Well, at least for now, anyway. So, let us see how the warrior who bravely fought against Hirudegan deals with the embodiment of every bit of evil that was collected inside of our beautiful Earth's Dragon Balls. And Sin Shenron gets knocked away, despite Tapion taking a lot of damage. Tapion comes from behind, but Sin Shenron is not letting up. Sin Shenron bounces Tapion away. There we go. Okay, charging up the energy, and Sin Shenron powers up to 100%. Oh, and he's using his ultimate. Is this the end of Tapion? Is this the end of Tapion, or is this the new beginning? Oh, and Tapion just... Oh, but Tapion went out the ring.
You never had a chance to begin with.
And now Sin Shenron moves on to the next round as the tournament continues. And the next match is what I like to call Demons versus Wild Beasts, as Piccolo from Universe 7 now faces off against Universe 2's Warrior of Love, Kakunza. What could happen in the face of this battle, I do not know. But one thing for certain, Universe 2's Ribrianne is supporting this fight all the way, as well as, of course, Piccolo and Kami, the fuse E's that would eventually, be fused into this Piccolo in particular, because this Piccolo, in this game in particular, has one of the hardest story modes in all the games. So to see him in this tournament after all that happened with Frieza and with Cell, this is looking like to be a very good match, and hopefully all that hardship of the Piccolo what-ifs in the story mode in this game will all be worth it in this particular match. But I will say, Kakunza is not holding anything back. especially with the support of every member of Universe 2 at her side. Oh, and okay. Kakunza does have less health, but now with those strikes, they managed to get on equal health. Piccolo is outside of the ring, and so is Kakunza. And oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to tell you, but Piccolo and Kakunza are fighting neck and neck, like at the edge of the ring. Oh, Piccolo just barely avoided elimination. Yeah, despite what punishment that's been dealt onto Piccolo, Kakunza is not letting anything up. So that's the power of the Roar of Love, and it goes in for another clash again. Holy cow. Okay. And Piccolo bounces Kakunza away. Okay. It's getting real close now, ladies and gentlemen. They are on the edge of the ring, completely unaware of what's going to happen next. Ooh! But Piccolo counters Kakunza's punch, and with this explosive demon wave, oh! Kakunza just barely avoided elimination there. Oh, but not for long. Just one more set of punches and Piccolo's won. But Kakunza isn't going to give Piccolo the satisfaction, and Piccolo has won! He is moving on to the second round.
Weaker than I thought. Or maybe I'm just stronger than I realized.
Alright, onward to the next match. Moving right along, we now go from Demons vs. Beasts to a battle of martial artists where Tien Shinhan of Universe 11 is going up against the Master of the China Fist and the Strike of Love, Rosie. This ought to be quite a respectful match between martial artists, and the China Fist hits in, but he dodges, and Tien fires a second Dodon Ray into Rosie's direction. Of course, after the loss of her comrade Kakunza, Rosie is not holding anything back in this particular match as she blows away Tien Shinhan down to the ground. Okay. Oh, what's going to be happening here? Oh, and here comes an ultimate.
I give you my feelings. This is my love.
And it directly hits Tien Shinhan right in the back. The master of the Tien School and former student of the Crane School is just barely but surely holding on by a thread against the Strike of Love as Tien punches Rosie away, but Rosie gets back in the action. Rosie counters Tien's attack, but Tien gets pushed away. He gets pushed away. Oh, okay. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. Okay, Tien pushes Rosie back. Okay, and just like with Tien, just like with Piccolo and Kakunza, Tien and Kakunza, Rosie are fighting on the edge of the ring, all for the sake of their survival, and it is going to be intense. These master martial artists are truly, without a doubt, one of the... oh my gosh! Tien is hanging by a sliver of health. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. Okay, this could be the deciding blow. And, okay, almost looked like that one of them was about to get eliminated. Oh, and just avoiding the range of that China Fist. Okay, they are really pushing their... Okay, what's going to be happening here? Okay. Oh, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is nerve-wracking for Tien Shinhan, and that's a ring out! Tien Shinhan wins!
Phew, somehow I pulled it off.
Alright, and as moving on to the next match, I believe this is going to be a bit of a rematch in continuity where we have Baby Vegeta facing up against Kid GT Goku. Honestly, I was quite surprised that this match was even even drawn to begin with, because originally in the original story of Dragon Ball GT, GT Goku loses the fight against this version of and Goku just hits Baby with the solar flare, but Baby is having none of it. Okay, and Goku charges his ki, and Baby is transforming to Super Baby 1.
I still have more.
And and Goku took the full force of that Gallic gun. Very intense. Okay. Oh, but then he pushes Baby back. Okay, and then Baby pushes Goku back. Oh, for a second I thought that was going to be the end of Goku for a second. They were just seconds away from... He was seconds away from getting outside the ring. Thankfully he wasn't. Thankfully he's still in the game. Good job, Goku. Oh, and that kick from Baby looked intense, as I'm sure it would usually be. And there we go, Baby gets kicked. And out of the ring! GT Goku wins!
What's the matter? That's not gonna beat me. You need some new tricks.
And with that, a GT representative is moving on to the next round. Oh, sorry, that would be the second GT representative to move on to the next round. Sorry. Alright, so the next match is going to be either a brutal one or a very calm one, where it is the daughter of Mr. Satan, Videl, versing up against Zamasu, aka Goku Black, who strikes at Videl with a powerball of such ferocity. Very intense stuff indeed. Okay, and Videl is is performing a strategy. She's slowly but surely getting Goku Black outside the ring, but Goku Black is having none of it. Okay. Okay, yeah, and Videl is back to the strategy of slowly but surely punching Goku Black out the ring. She needs to show a little bit more offensive if she wants to get that delicious ring out. Sadly, it was not meant to be, but Goku Black is still holding on regardless. And, mind you, so is Videl. Okay. Oh, okay, that's the one. And is Videl out the ring? Videl is still in the game. Videl is still in the game. And Goku Black throws Videl to one side. Okay. Oh wow! Yeah, despite the power behind Goku Black's punches, Videl is really holding her own against the Supreme Kai turned Mortal Saiyan. And Videl charges forward with a bunch of ki blasts. And Goku Black is going rose.
Well, what do you think?
Okay.
Is it admit defeat?
And Goku Black launches a massive uppercut to Videl, which gives her a ring out. Goku Black is the winner.
It is the very duty of a god to eliminate evil. With this, the world is one step closer to becoming a true utopia.
Alright everybody, and with that victory, we are now halfway through the first round of the first Seanster 2.5 Sparking Zero tournament, and the next match is a match between father and son, that being Trunks Melee from the future versus Vegeta from the end of Z, aka the Boo Saga. And right from the get-go, Vegeta is taking took quite a little bit of damage from Trunks, but now is gaining back into the swing of things. Very nicely done. Ooh. The two Saiyans, father and son, are neck and neck. Ooh, a massive gut punch from Vegeta. And Trunks, what does Vegeta, is he going out the ring? Just barely stays in the ring, and then Trunks goes full power. Will he unleash an ultimate attack on his father? Oh, he does! Here comes his signature move, the Finish Buster! A direct hit from the Finish Buster. Completely incapacitates Vegeta. Can we get a readout on how Vegeta is? Oh, okay, Trunks is transforming into grade 3 Super Saiyan, the bulky form, and Vegeta's not moving at all. Like, the ref, is Vegeta okay there? I think he needs to, like, get up. If, oh, don't tell me we have to apply a 10 count. If, otherwise, you know, it's... Okay, Vegeta, you have, I don't know why you're sliding on the floor. Okay, Trunks transforms again into Super Saiyan. Grade 1. Okay, Vegeta finally lands. And Vegeta strikes. Trunks lands on the ground. Vegeta charges up. And Trunks goes back to grade 3. Likely to provoke Vegeta into attacking him. But Vegeta is not phased, and now he transforms into a Super Saiyan 2. Okay, Super Saiyan 2 versus grade 3 Super Saiyan. The original Ascended Super Saiyan versus the improved Ascended Super Saiyan. This ought to be a very interesting matchup. Okay, Vegeta is back to base form. Okay, seems like father and son are going from your forms to base form. Okay. Okay, and Vegeta is transforming again. Back in... Oh, back to Super Saiyan 2 again. Okay, Trunks is going back to base form. Oh my gosh. It's a real back and forth right there. Okay, the 60-second clock has appeared. The 60-second clock has appeared. And with this burning attack, is this going to do it? Okay, Vegeta just avoided the fate of Trunks' burning attack. But I don't think he's going to be avoiding those flurry of punches with so little health. Can Vegeta make a comeback against his son? This burning attack decides it, but the burning attack swings and it misses. And with that punch, Trunks is the winner. And he moves on to the next round.
Father, are you alright?
And now, with the next match, I believe this is going to be a battle of gigantic proportions where we will have the mechanized scientist of Universe 7, Dr. Wheelo, versus the collaboration of Universe 3's might, speed, as well as intelligence, Anilaza, who really surprised everyone when he was revealed in the Swords vs. Fists trailer. You know, me, myself included, but to see Anilaza fighting against Dr. Wheelo like this, it is going to be a treat for everyone. I definitely assure you on that. Okay, Anilaza is pushing Dr. Wheelo back with great force. Okay, he punches Dr. Wheelo. Okay, landing. Anilaza is landing massive punches on the metallic carcass of Dr. Wheelo. But Dr. Wheelo still survives regardless, using those skill points wisely. Okay, there we go. Although, on a side note, if I were to guess Dr. Wheelo's motives, he is planning on using the Super Dragon Balls to gain back his body, because for those who are familiar with the movie Dragon Ball Z: The World's Strongest, Dr. Wheelo's goal was to regain was to have flesh and blood again after so long. Unfortunately, his plans were thwarted by Goku. Oh, no way this is a ring out. No, Anilaza stays regardless. Anilaza stays regardless. And, well, of course, for Anilaza's motives, I can only assume is vengeance for his loss in the original Tournament of Power. Okay, Dr. Wheelo goes full power against Anilaza. This could be the final blow. Oh, but it's not. It's not. Okay, somehow Anilaza avoids the attacks from Dr. Wheelo. Okay, the final minute is being placed. Who is going to win? Who is going to stand beyond all as the mightiest machine monster? And Dr. Wheelo pushes Anilaza back. Still not out of the ring. Still not out of the ring. Anilaza is really holding his own. He really wants to win that wish for Universe 3 on the Super Dragon Balls. But Dr. Wheelo, despite having low health, is having none of it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds of Dr. Wheelo pushes Anilaza back. Very close. Okay. And Anilaza pushes back. And out of the ring! Dr. Wheelo wins!
My plans cannot and will not be foiled.
And with that, Dr. Wheelo's genius moves on to the next round. Okay, nearly there at the end of the first round.
fight.
And it is going to be Future Gohan versus Teen Gohan. Past versus future. Who is going to be the winner in this overall fight between Gohans? Okay, Future charges up, and so does Teen Gohan, also known as Youth Gohan, because, well, I mean, Gohan. This Gohan here is 11 years old and not a teenager, but you know, when you've been in a hyperbolic time chamber for a year, it's hard to keep counting. Teen Gohan is already out the ring. It hasn't even been a minute, but hey, Future Gohan meets his apprentice in the next round. And here we are. The next match of the first round is going to be quite a doozy of a fight for one side anyway, as we'll have another incarnation of Majin Buu facing up against the first class warrior Raditz, who, despite losing to Goku and Piccolo in the first few episodes of Dragon Ball Z, has been rehabilitated by our one and only Meg the Lovable Dorkin Box by just in time for this competition, and he hopes, apparently, according to latest interviews, he plans on using the Super Dragon Balls to make a wish as repayment for his rehabilitation. He won't say what it is, but well, I just really hope that Raditz can get through alright, if he manages to get through to the next round, because as you know, two incarnations of his brother Goku have made it on to the second round, but he shouldn't take any incarnation of Majin Buu too lightly. Oh, and Raditz fires again, fires a, was that a double Sunday or a Shining Friday? You know, Raditz, or was it a vacation delete? You know, Raditz has all kinds of, weekday attacks as well as holiday attacks. Oh, Raditz kicks the evil Majin Buu back, and the evil Majin Buu is just outside of the ring, and Raditz fires. Oh, and Buu reflects his double Sunday. Very nice. Okay, but Buu is not giving Raditz any leeway in this fight, and Raditz pushes the evil incarnation of Buu back, but will this score him a victory? It will! Who's winning? It's Raditz! Raditz moves on to the second round!
Real chance of beating me.
Okay, almost done in the climax of the first round of the tournament, and we have Evil versus Justice, Mecha Frieza versus Toppo of Universe 11. Representing all that is right and just, fighting up against the greatest evil in Universe 7. What can we expect from the Pride Troopers leader versing against the Emperor of the Universe? And quite frankly, that punch looked like it really did some damage in it. Not Frieza out the ring! Toppo wins!
I overestimated myself. That's a rarity.
These matches like these are like very quick, very easy, but yeah, Toppo's through to the next round. Okay, this is I believe, the third to last match of the first round, and it is another rematch central where we have Bardock, the father of Goku and Raditz, versing up against the Dragon Ball Z, the original version of Frieza. Now, of course, for those who aren't familiar with the history of these two fighters, Bardock loses the fight against Frieza quite effortlessly, might I add, but seeing as that, you know, they managed to get a lot stronger, and since Sparking Zero's kept them on the somewhat equal level, this could potentially be one of the most interesting matches of the tournament. We'll soon have to find out. Or Bardock lands a massive full power energy wave into the face of the evil Space Emperor, and another one, another full power energy wave. Okay, Frieza already is getting surprisingly outnumbered by the father of Goku. Frieza lands a death beam, trying to hope to gain the advantage against Bardock, but Bardock still continues on the result with courage and pride. And did Bardock just master Ultra Instinct? I kid. Oh, but then Bardock gets knocked. Oh, just barely avoids getting knocked from out of the ring. Frieza goes full power. And is this it? Oh, okay. No, it is not it. It's not it just yet. But Bardock is really close to gaining victory in this fight against Frieza. Okay. Frieza is on so little health, which Bardock takes away. Bardock has avenged the Saiyans and he's won.
Change everything. The fate of planet Vegeta. My fate. Kakarot's fate. And your fate as well.
And of course, here we are, the second to last match of the first round, where we are going to be experiencing two movie villain titans today, with the immortal Garlic Jr. in his super form, because, well, I mean, the game doesn't really have his base form, to be fair, even though previous Tenkaichi games did, but never mind, at least he's still here overall, and he's fighting up against the evil space pirate, forever trapped in King Kai's planet, but then became unbound Bojack. What can we expect from these movie titans going head-to-head in an all-out brawl with no holds barred? Although Garlic Jr. is in fact immortal, he is not in fact immortal to the rules of the tournament. This could go either way. This could go either way, but Bojack counters Garlic Jr.'s attack and bounces him away. Then that's a second bounce for Bojack. Ooh, I can feel the impact of that attack. I can feel the impact of most attacks, actually, in this tournament already. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, and that's a punch. That is a direct punch from the space pirate Bojack. Okay. Ooh. Right in the back. Thankfully, it's good thing Garlic Jr. is immortal, otherwise that would have seriously hurt. Okay.
You are beneath me.
It is real neck and neck between these two movie titans. One of which gave, well, in fact, both of them, in fact, gave Gohan a lot of trouble. One in a filler arc and the other one in a movie. And, okay, but Bojack is going full power.
I'll finish you off right now.
Will this score Bojack? Okay, Bojack just avoids getting hit by Garlic Jr.'s dead zone. Okay, and somehow manages to gain the upper hand against the immortal demon. Garlic Jr. powers up. He powers up. Will he reach full power? Okay, the 60-second timer has like gone. They have less than 50 seconds to decide which among them is going to the second round. Ooh, boy. Ooh. The backhand from Bojack. And Garlic Jr. goes down. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Bojack may be at full power, but Garlic Jr. is relentless to gain his wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Okay. There we go. Ooh, and Bojack launches Garlic Jr. up in the air. Ooh, tries to land a super attack, but it misses. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is Bojack, and he goes on to the second round.
Get me to use my full power. You're really something else.
And finally, we have the last match of the first round of the tournament, where Goku's apprentice Oob is fighting against one of Goku's rivals, Broly, from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I can't wait to wait a second, it's already over! Broly knocked Oob out of the ring! Well, see you in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. And the second round begins with Goku versus Berta of the Ginyu Force. After defeating his fused self, how will Berta handle against Vegito's fusee Goku in this fight to the finish? Let us find out. And it's all okay. It was nearly over. Didn't fall out of the ring, but maybe after this Kamehameha, yes, Berta's out and Goku wins again.
For your sake, I hope we never meet again.
And now for the second match of the second round, successfully defeating both Kid Buu and Tapion. It is Pan versus Sin Shenron. I'm after having to go against the incarnate of all evil. I'm surprised how Pan is going to handle against the embodiment of the evil of the Dragon Balls. There's really only one way to find out. This tournament has been very surprising on who wins and who doesn't. Okay, that trap shooter nearly caught Pan by surprise, but thankfully it didn't. Okay, oh wow, okay, Sin Shenron is being pushed back by Pan, and this is, okay, Sin Shenron just survived getting a ring out by Pan. Okay, wait, ooh! Okay, okay, the damage of that trap shooter was a lot better than last time for Sin Shenron, but that Kamehameha strikes with such ferocity. Sin Shenron wins the clash. Oh, Sin Shenron is transforming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, might need to change the name. For Sin Shenron has absorbed the power of the Dragon Balls and has turned into probably one of the best villains in GT, Omega Shenron, back from Ultimate Tenkaichi into the spotlight once again. Will Pan be able to survive against Omega Shenron? I cannot be certain, but yeah, one thing's for certain, this is looking like a very good match, and Omega stops that Kamehameha completely in its tracks. Gets kicked back by Pan. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, but I think that Omega Shenron might give Pan a run for money right here. Oh, just barely. Pan avoids getting knocked out by the ring. But Omega Shenron has full power. What will he use with all that power? Will he use his ultimate, his minus energy power ball? There's only one way to find out. Okay, gets knocked back. And just when the 60-second timer comes up, he is powering up the evil energy of the Dragon Balls and turning it into one attack. Oh, and it hits! It didn't do as much damage as he hoped, but it hit! Pan was just able to survive, but Omega Shenron powers up another attack. Pan fires a Kamehameha, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. Okay. Omega wins the clash and the match. This is going to be a direct hit. There is no way that Pan is going to survive this. She put up such a good fight, but Omega Shenron wins the fight and is moving on to the quarterfinals.
Consider this punishment for all your sins.
Alright, after that brutal matchup, it is time for a match between rivals who I'm surprised haven't actually fought in any world tournament before, and it is going to be Piccolo, who fought against Kakunza and won, and Tien Shinhan, who fought against Rosie and won. And now these two martial artists have known each other since the very beginning of Dragon Ball, but never fought in a fight such as this. But now we here at the Seanster Patrol are happy to say that we'll be happy to bring this fantastic treat to see how these two fighters will go when they are pitted against each other in an all-out fight.
You need to train more.
Of course, Piccolo may have power that was, inherited by his father, the great Demon King Piccolo, but Tien has been training in the style of martial arts ever since he was brought under the wing of Master Shen and Mercenary Tao, and even after all of his training with Master Roshi, I don't know what else to tell you. This could be one of the most intense matches of basically any character involved in the original Dragon Ball. We can only hope. Okay, just like Tien countered Piccolo's punch, Piccolo counters Tien's punch, goes in for an explosive breath cannon, and a gut punch leading to the cannon itself. Is this gonna knock out Tien Shinhan? It does not. Tien tries to blow Piccolo away, but he doesn't. Just barely, but didn't quite. Piccolo has the health advantage, while Tien still has plenty of leeway to finish the job off as he did with Rosie in the first round of the tournament. Okay. Piccolo's at full power. Oh! It's a direct hit! Oh, if this hits, it doesn't. But oh! Tien Shinhan walks into the range of Piccolo's special beam cannon. Oh, but Tien fires a Dodon Ray right in his general direction. In retaliation, Tien is holding on by now less than 10% of his health as the 60-second clock goes. But with that explosive demon wave, Piccolo wins the fight.
Train alone. My growth has taught me that's the way to go. So I don't need your help.
And now after that fight of martial artists, we move on to the next match in the second round, where it is Dragon Ball GT versus Dragon Ball Super, with GT Goku versus his evil counterpart, Goku Black. And the fact that GT Goku had made it to the next round without transforming at all, even though Baby... Ooh, wow! Okay, after getting hit by that Kamehameha, Goku Black is still just barely in the ring. And Goku Black uses Goku's Dragon Throw. But Goku retaliates with another throw, pushing Goku Black back into the ring. They are fighting at the edge of the ring. Pushes back. Pushing back again. There's a lot of pushbacks and a lot of fights that are being taken place outside of the ring. And I'm quite surprised that there wasn't been an instant ring out that Goku charges up to full power. And he uses the Spirit Bomb! The Spirit Bomb's being fired! Oh! And GT Goku fires the Spirit Bomb to give himself quite a bit of leeway, quite the advantage. And with this Kamehameha, GT Goku beats Goku Black!
That's not gonna beat me. You need some.
Alright, see you in the quarterfinals, GT Goku. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now halfway into the second round. And the next two competitors to fight are the Warrior of the Future, Future Trunks, fighting up against Universe 7's greatest mechanical scientist since Dr. Gero, Dr. Wheelo. Now, Dr. Wheelo may have the health advantage against this Super Saiyan Warrior of the Future, but you should never underestimate the power of a Super Saiyan, especially one trained by the future version of Gohan. Okay. Dr. Wheelo continues to bring the pressure onto Trunks, but Trunks uses an explosive wave to try to gain an advantage, but sadly to no success. Okay. Oh, an excellent back hit from Dr. Wheelo. And Dr. Wheelo's launched into the air, but he stays there. Okay, and the two have a fierce stare-off. Only for Dr. Wheelo to backhand Trunks, but he didn't get him out of the ring. He didn't get him out of the ring. That's the main point. Oh! Trunks thought that burning attack was going to hit directly into Dr. Wheelo, but unfortunately it hit the rock that was surrounding the arena. Now, I mean, I don't know why there are still rocks left over in the arena from the previous Tournament of Power, but apparently we couldn't get a cleaner version of the ring. But you know, further adds to the intensity of each match, to be fair, just to gain a little bit of a little natural terrain to provide cover as well as charge energy. And with full power, Trunks goes in on the assault against the biomechanical doctor. And then Trunks goes Super Saiyan. Oh, Super Saiyan hoping to gain the advantage. Oh, but unfortunately for Trunks, his Heat Dome attack doesn't work on giant characters, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. to say the least. But hopefully within 60 seconds, Trunks will be able to gain a upper hand against the Mechanical Doctor. Trunks transforms, goes back into Super Saiyan. I don't know why he didn't go grade 3, but again, I ain't complaining. Trunks, you do you. Okay. And after facing such retaliation from a Super Saiyan, Dr. Wheelo is going to use all he has for the next 40 seconds of the tournament. That grab is lethal. That grab is lethal, to say the least. Okay. Goes in for another grab. Okay. I don't know how best to tell you, but I think Trunks might be in a little bit of a struggle right now, as Dr. Wheelo is holding no holds barred. Even if Trunks goes grade 3 Super Saiyan, I think he is going to struggle. Oh, okay, but that blast of the flurry of attacks provided by Dr. Wheelo had put Trunks into a corner. Dr. Wheelo fires again. 9 seconds remaining on the clock and counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dr. Wheelo is moving on to the quarterfinals of the tournament.
And will not be foiled.
And here we are, the third match of, well, the fifth match of the second round. It is going to be Raditz. It's going to be a little bit of a reunion in some way, albeit not a very sweet one. For it is Gohan versus Raditz, and already Raditz, you're determined to make that wish on the Super Dragon Balls, lands 2 of his super attacks against the Super Saiyan of the future. And this is a third attack, but just like the last 2, 4 times the charm, and one of them hits Gohan directly. Okay, Raditz charges up to full power, goes in for a 5th attack, which Gohan deflects with absolute ease. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. These two Saiyans, I can barely have a moment to breathe with how intense that these two are being. And Raditz, after just defeating a incarnate of Majin Buu, is surprisingly holding his own well. And Raditz is getting pushed back by Gohan after that clash, but retaliates with a grab. I don't know about you, but Raditz is really holding well. He goes full power, but Gohan lands outside the ring just before he can use his ultimate.
Because you underestimated.
And with that, Raditz moves on to the quarterfinals of the tournament. What a way for the underdog to make a comeback. And now we move on to the second to last match of the second round before the quarterfinals, as it is Toppo of Universe 11 fighting against Bardock, freshly back from defeating his arch rival Frieza. Now, I believe that both Toppo and the son of Bardock did have a little bit of a altercation before the events of the Tournament of Power, but seeing as that this is a friendly competition, I hope that these two will be able to be as good friends by the end of this competition. One can only find out. Bardock lands a Dragon Throw on Toppo, manages to bounce him back with such great force of will. But even with Bardock's force of will, Toppo and his justice are aiming to win in this proud competition. We can only hope. Best of luck to the two of them. Oh, and Bardock dodges the signature Justice Flash.
You're in my way.
A bit of a back and forth between Justice and Saiyan Might. And the gut punch from Bardock.
Justice prevail.
Oh, but will get Bardock out the ring. That was a... Oh, not even a scrape from the second Justice Flash. Okay, and Bardock kicks Toppo into the air. He's falling out the ring, and he's out the ring. Bardock wins again.
I'm made of tougher stuff than you.
He best Frieza, only to defeat the next successor to Universe 11's God of Destruction. Wow, the Saiyan competitors of this tournament are really showing us their role. But without any further ado, it's time for the final match of the second round. Ready for the quarterfinals tomorrow. Let's see what happens in this fight. And here we are. The last match of the second round before the long-awaited quarter-final matchups. And then the semi-finals and then eventually the finals. And of course, to wrap up the second round, we've got the legendary Super Saiyan Broly versus the Unbound Pirate Bojack. Both are fighting at the edge of the ring and Broly's already won! And with Broly's victory in the second round, we have our fighters for the quarter-final, and hopefully the semi-final and the grand final as well. But for now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So tomorrow, we are going to be going over the quarter-finals, semi-finals, and the grand final of the tournament to find out who is going to be getting that wish on the Super Dragon Balls. But if you enjoyed this video and the upcoming second part of this grand tournament, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. And we're only at Seanster 2.5, as well as over for the Mass Legion and everyone the Seanster Patrol made by family and Manning Posse. Thank you all so much for joining us for the first part of the tournament. See you all in round 2. Thank you so much for all your support so far, and I will see you next time to see who will gain the crown of the strongest in the Seansterverse in this tournament. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It was all a fun time, and I'll see you all in the second part. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.